Before I move on from away from Camera Raw, I want to show you a pretty cool trick and a reason that I do really like it when you have a large number of images that were all photographed under the same light. So I have a folder here called Batch Color Correct, and I'm going to drag it and drop it on top of my bridge icon, and that will open it up in Bridge. And I have quite a few images in here. Let's see how many. I have 21 images in here, and they all look pretty terrible. They might not look terrible to you, but that background is supposed to be white, and it looks blue, and her skin looks a little dead blue to me. She's actually a lot warmer tone, a little orangier, yellower. And I also want you to notice this. If you have a gray card or some kind of a color checker, and you know you're taking a lot of photographs under the same light, put it in the first frame, and you'll see why that's handy in a minute. So I'm going to select all of these by either saying Edit, Select All, or I could have used Command A, and rather than opening them, I'm going to open them in Camera Raw. And they are all equally kind of a yucky color. And if you look at the histogram, you can also see that they're all too dark. All of the pixels are, except for these few little, very few, are darker than middle gray. So we want to lighten those up, and we want to fix the color on all of these, and we can do it really quickly in this dialog box. So if you remember, we can go to the white balance tool, and if you click in a neutral area, you will get your color corrected. Now, when you're color correcting, a wrong color to a right color, it can be so dramatic that you think the new color is wrong because your brain is so clever. It sees the old color, it knows what color skin tone is, and it kind of corrects it in your head. So give it a few seconds to look at it or look away so that you don't think that the color is just wrong. And I'm also going to fix the brightness here, just on this one image for now. So I want to see these pixels move farther to the right. So I'm going to grab my exposure, and I'm going to move that to the right. I'm not sure how much yet. That skin's looking pretty light to me. I don't have any spikes yet, so I don't see any spikes here. So I'm kind of okay with that. And I'm just going to take a peek at this now to see how all the rest would be. So I'm going to say Select All. Everything's now selected, and I'm going to say Synchronize. And by default, it's going to synchronize all of these adjustments. Now, I didn't change all of these adjustments, so I'm okay with most of them staying the same. And I'm going to say OK. And you might have noticed these kind of popping in to the new color when I did that. And let's just pick one at random here. And we'll take a peek at those histograms. And that looks a lot better. Let's look at the before. So that's what she looked like before. So now you can hopefully see that she doesn't really have blue skin, that she's a lot brighter, warmer. And when I'm done, I'll just say I'm done. And that quickly I color corrected and fixed the tonal values on 21 images.